Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Megan, and I am the facilitator today for today's session. I am joined by a lovely group of panelists today from Joliet Junior College. I do have some housekeeping items before we get started. The session is being recorded, so know that any information that you may miss, or if you would like to hear it again, the session is being recorded, and you can view the session on the IACAC's website in about a week. But know that the session is being recorded. While you can hear and see us, we cannot hear and see you. So your microphone and video are off, but know that you can ask questions at any time during today's presentation. The Q&A is located at the bottom of your screen, so please feel free to ask any questions about admissions, about anything that you have for JJC. And I have a great session, everyone, and I will hand it over to our presenters for the session.
Thank you, Megan. This is Jennifer Cloberdance, Director of Admissions at Joliet Junior College, and I'm excited to have all of you join our Explore JJC session. We are first going to be starting out with some video presentations and then some live presentations after that. So let's go ahead and get started so you can explore JJC.
Hello, I'm Dr. Judy Mitchell, President of Joliet Junior College. We are excited you are here to explore JJC. The path to earning a college degree is different for everyone. We are here to ensure that you receive an excellent, affordable education. We know everyone travels their own unique path to success. That is why we want to ensure you have the opportunity to explore programs and services to make the best decisions for your future. I am proud to say that I'm a JJC alumna. When I first chose to attend JJC, I definitely did not think 25 years later I would one day serve as the president. I truly believe my own professional success has been supported by the foundational excellence and experience I received as a JJC student. I truly had dedicated faculty, amazing advisors, and mentors to help me along the way. I hope you enjoy this introduction to JJC and all we have to offer. This is your college and your journey.
Founded in 1901, Joliet Junior College is America's first public community college and the first choice for learning, working, and cultivating pathways to prosperity. Located just 45 miles from downtown Chicago, the college enrolls approximately 27,000 students each year across our main and extended campuses in Joliet, Romeoville, Morris, and Frankfort. Through our 9 guided academic pathways, students can easily choose a major based on their interests and strengths. These customized pathways separate career clusters into easy-to-understand groupings, from which there are dozens of degrees and certificates to choose. JJC offers quality programs at an affordable price. Our tuition is 1/3 the cost of select public universities and significantly less than Illinois' private universities. JJC students also benefit from a collective $13 million in state and federal grants and scholarship assistance in excess of $750,000 each year.
Good morning, everyone. I'm sorry I couldn't be with you today, but I thank you for the opportunity to tell you a little bit about academics at Joliet Junior College. My name's Patty Zuccarello. I'm the Dean for Career and Technical Education Programs at JJC, and I'm part of the academic leadership team, and I'm going to talk to you about guided academic pathways at Joliet Junior College. The focus of my talk this morning is to talk to you about our guided academic pathways. Now, these are pathways that help students identify similar majors, reduce duplication of courses, and complete on time and on budget. We cluster similar majors together and we call them guided because we build in support from advising, career services, work-based learning, and other programs to keep students moving forward on the path, whether they're jetting down at 6 courses at a time or just 1 at a time. Now, it's not uncommon to realize that the program you might start out with won't really be the program you decide you want to finish with, and our pathways are designed to account for this. By grouping kind of cousin programs together, we help students make these adjustments without major losses of time or tuition dollars. These programs often share introductory required courses or use the same group of courses for electives, so you can move inside the pathway without losing too much steam. There are 9 guided academic pathways at Joliet Junior College. These are the 9 here. The rest of this presentation is going to take a look into each of these and highlight some of our unique opportunities inside each pathway. Agricultural Sciences and Veterinary Technology is our first pathway. Now, this pathway prepares students for either transfer or immediate employment in modern agricultural, horticultural, and veterinary science industries. Students in this pathway make the most of on-campus facilities such as our Whitendorf Agricultural Education Center and our J.F. Richards Land Laboratory. They also get to use our state-of-the-art greenhouse, which is the first LEED registered greenhouse at a community college in the nation. Students in horticultural sciences are prepared for exciting careers such as landscape contracting, floral design, turf grass management, urban forestry, and greenhouse management. Students in our Vet Tech program get trained and educated to prepare them to become certified veterinary technicians. Our graduates work at animal shelters and hospitals, research facilities, and even the world-renowned Shedd Aquarium in Chicago. Architecture, Manufacturing, and Automotive. This pathway is for folks who enjoy figuring out how things work and solving hands-on problems. JJC offers hands-on learning opportunities in state-of-the-art facilities such as our automotive shop and our orthotics lab. Students in this pathway are well prepared to enter the workforce upon graduation or transfer to a 4-year school. Our students learn about every aspect of technical careers such as industrial maintenance, construction management, HVAC, and welding in this family of programs. Students learn basic skills in troubleshooting while attending classes at our facility and using modern equipment and technology. And students get not just hands-on experience, but they also finish the program with a professional skill set that's in high demand by a variety of employers. Now, if you're a natural-born leader who considers yourself an influencer among your friends, or if you're organized, enjoy math and new technologies, business, finance, and information technology could be the pathway for you. You can expect opportunities for leadership experiences and training with the latest technology or preparation for industry certification exams that all lead to high-paying, in-demand job opportunities. Whether your goals are to earn a bachelor's degree, enter a business career immediately, or advance at your current job, JJC's business department can help. Our faculty bring real-world experience to the classroom, preparing students with the knowledge and skills they need to succeed in an ever-changing business environment. And as technology increasingly plays a vital role in every facet of our lives, job opportunities for information technology graduates expand every year. JJC offers degrees and certificates in many exciting and cutting-edge areas such as Cisco, management information systems, and programming. Culinary, Hospitality, and Tourism is our next pathway. The Culinary Arts program at JJC offers students a first-class education at one of the most highly respected culinary programs in the nation and in one of the most state-of-the-art facilities in the world. Some other highlights of our culinary program include award-winning faculty, such as our Tim Bucci, who earned a certified master chef title in 2019, or Chef Andy Shelbana, who won first place while competing on the Food Network Spring Baking Championship in 2016. Students get hands-on learning opportunities with the latest equipment, and we also have 2 student-run and operated restaurants. Flexibility in course offerings, especially for those who want to work in hospitality, event planning, restaurant, and hotel industry abound. As you may already know, hospitality is the second largest industry in the United States, employing nearly 14 million people. JJC graduates have gone on to land a variety of careers in this field, including jobs in restaurants, hotels, casinos, and special events and meeting planning. Now, if you're a quick problem solver, enjoy working with your hands, conducting research, this field could be for you. JJC can prepare you for several in-demand, high-paying career fields such as nursing, sonography, rad tech, cybersecurity, and more in health, public safety, and human services pathway. We also have fields like fire science and emergency medical services or law enforcement. These programs combine traditional classroom experiences with high-fidelity simulations, virtual reality technology, and campus-based laboratories. We also provide students with clinical experiences in local health facilities, and many of these programs prepare students for state or nationally recognized credentials in these health fields. Our next pathway is the liberal and fine arts. Students in this pathway generally aim to transfer to a university to complete their bachelor's degree. But while they're at JJC, liberal and fine arts students enjoy courses in literature, philosophy, journalism, communication, and other humanities. Students can expect foundational classes taught by expert instructors with experience from around the world. We have fully equipped studios in painting, design, ceramics, interior design, graphic design. Our small student to teacher ratio in the studio courses offers hands-on learning opportunities from our faculty of professional artists sharing their craft with students. Whether enjoying exhibitions in our state-of-the-art Laura A. Sprague Art Gallery or mounting a play at our Black Box Theater, opportunities to experience hands-on creating of the arts are bountiful. In fact, this year, we're bringing our art gallery to you so you can experience art straight from your living room. We're excited to present our first art gallery of the year, The Art of Influence, Breaking Criminal Traditions. You can access it from our website, jjc.edu. And be sure to tune in for our next streamed play, It's a Wonderful Life, a radio play. This all online streamed production will be November 19th to 22nd. If you're an empathic servant leader who enjoys helping others, learning about human behavior, and working in groups, social and behavioral sciences pathway could be for you. JJC can prepare you for several in-demand career fields such as psychology, sociology, education, human services, and more. You can expect to participate in classroom activities that will enhance your resume and easy transfer opportunities to our four-year partners. Some other highlights include classes that teach basic strategies that professionals use in the field every day, preparations for certifications that can help you enter career paths after only a few semesters, and fundamental classes that will improve your confidence and skill set. Our STEM pathway focuses on science, technology, engineering, and math, and is perfect for those who are analytical and mathematically minded. You can expect professors with industry experience and a variety of electives to choose from, so that you can customize your learning based on your individual interests. Students in this pathway generally aim to transfer to a university to complete their bachelor's degree. But other highlights of this pathway include opportunities for immediate employment upon graduation, or on-campus resources like the Dr. William M. Zales Arboretum, the Herbert Trackman Planetarium, and the Prairie Restoration Project. We also feature a fitness center and kinesiology classes, including a certificate in personal training. The last pathway is the workforce and training pathway. Now, this is for folks who aren't looking to earn college credit, but instead want to find a hands-on, non-credit career training program like real estate, forklift driving, or dental assisting. Our workforce development program also offers services throughout the community and at every JJC location, and includes things like basic skills prep, college transition assistance, ESL tutoring, and classes to prepare people for citizenship tests. Many career prep programs for the community also include things like Connect to Your Future, our program that provides free training in high-growth, high-demand occupations to individuals ages 18 to 24. We also do continuing education and lifelong learning classes for kids and teens and adults. And as you can see here, our featured programs, these lead to short-term industry training. You can learn all about these pathway opportunities and more at jjc.edu/chooseyourpath. Thanks for letting me spend some time with you today, and I hope to see you at JJC soon.
So vet techs at Shed Aquarium have a lot of responsibility. We're not just vet techs, because Shed Aquarium is really big into education, conservation, and normal day-to-day for us is very different because we have 32,000 species. So it depends on the animal, but using our technical skill to be able to help the doctors, kind of like a nurse helps a doctor, we help our doctors just more with animals and being more like unique and diverse in how we treat because there's so many species here. I did my externship here through JJC, and then I stayed on as a volunteer for a year, and then after that year there was an opening and I applied. I think it's a great school, it's a great program, all the programs they have there, their staff's great. I love the hands-on and the connection that you have in the program. There's an exotics class specifically that spoke to me. That's what we do here at Exotics. So to be able to not just learn it in a book and understand that medicine, be able to see these animals and work with them, putting what you're reading to a patient and everything we do is to benefit them was really great having that hands-on experience, to be able to work with them more closely and the doctors there more closely. Every day is very different, but we can see preventative exams, we see treatments. Every day some of our animals that are on a current treatment plan, the technicians take care of the treatments. We'll have exams scheduled, surgery schedules, preventative exam schedules just for routine exams. So every day is slightly different, but kind of that general idea. We've done some release work with our Blandings Head Start program. I went to California for the Marine Mammal Center to help with their hospital to help the marine mammals out there, sea lions especially, help them, got to release them. So yeah, we've done taking our skill and put on the field is probably the most fulfilling part of the job. I'm so passionate about what I do and I love to teach, so I love that I'm able to not only be a technician but be able to teach my skills to other people because we're a learning hospital. So we always have new faces and new students, so we love to teach them. So I just love to be able to take in all of my passions and have it in one career.
Hello everyone, my name is Anahe Mendoza, but most people just call me Anna. I'm currently a student worker and full-time student at Joliet Junior College. My major is psychology and I plan to transfer over to the University of Illinois in Chicago and apply to the applied psychology program over there. The reason I chose to work here at JJC was because I always wanted an office job and I thought it'd be very convenient to work at my school and study there as well. I loved working here at the admissions office and taking classes at JJC because everyone was so nice and made the transition from being in high school to becoming a college student very easy. They're also very good at being flexible with your class schedule and always putting your education first. I love being able to give tours of the school to other students and making their transition easy as well. I also love being a part of all the events that the school hosted and being more involved with the programs here and learning about each and every one of them. I really think by giving tours and helping out in these events really helped me be more prepared for the future and taught me how to communicate with others more efficiently. It really got me out of my comfort zone and helped me become more confident speaking in front of people because I used to be really shy. Being here taught me a lot about the school and helped me be more prepared for the future. Everyone at the school is there to make sure you have a great college experience and to also make your transition into a four-year university less stressful. I'm glad to have worked here and also be a student because I've met some amazing people along the way that have taught me so much and I'm forever grateful for that. I'm also extremely grateful for the staff here because they are all here to help with any questions that I had and they always give me good recommendations and advice. I really think working here and being a student here is very helpful because it gives you good experience and it also helps students take the time to learn about all the different programs we offer and seeing what they like before moving on to a four-year university because sometimes most students aren't sure what they want to do. So I think JJC is a great way to start because you can kind of see what you like and then transition onto a four-year. Overall, I enjoyed my experience here at JJC, and I hope you all plan on attending this upcoming semester.
Hello, my name is Sue Bartels, Recruitment Specialist at JJC. Thank you for joining us tonight. We know things are very different these days, and you're dealing with tons of adjustments and changes, but one thing that definitely hasn't changed is that Joliet Junior College is still a quality institution offering an excellent education for all. We are here for you, your college, your journey. We want you to succeed at JJC. I work in admissions, but let's go over some of the many other student support services we offer to help you succeed. We have testing services. This is where you will need to take your placement exams, whether it's in person or online, or maybe you need to take your GED test or the TEAS test for nursing. We have the Tutoring and Learning Center, the TLC. You can make a virtual appointment for any classes you might be struggling in. It is a great resource and helps so many of our students. Career services. Ultimately, you need a job, right? So check out the amazing resources in career services. Undecided? Well, they can help you with that too. Student advising. Advisors help navigate the first semester registration process, and they provide academic and career coaching to help you make educational choices that are right for you. Disability services. If you have an IEP in high school and you think you need accommodations at JJC, be sure to contact Disability Services. Multicultural Student Affairs, available to all students, but especially for underrepresented students to assist with their academic goals. Project Achieve. This is a grant-funded program for first generation, low income, and our students with disabilities. Then on the next slide, we're going to take a look at the fun you can have at JJC. We want you to get involved. We have over 30 clubs and organizations to join, something for everyone. We have student government, the Blazer newspaper, Black student leaders, Gamers Club, just to name a few. We have theater productions, outstanding spring and fall plays that you could be a part of. Honors program, did you know we had one? Check it out and see if you qualify. Student athletics, we are a Division III school. Be sure to check out our JJC Event Center. In addition to athletics, we also have our graduation, college fair, and other events at this beautiful location. Now I will pass this along to Jeanette to cover the transfer process. Thank you.
I apologize, I could not get myself unmuted. My name is Jeanette Konechka, and I am the manager of adult pathways and university partnerships here at JJC. And today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about transfer. I know many of you may be looking at starting your bachelor's degree, and JJC is a really great place to get your bachelor's degree started. Many colleges and universities will accept at least 60 credit hours, which is half of your bachelor's degree, from JJC, and some colleges and universities will accept up to 90 credit hours in transfer, which would be 3 years of work at JJC. Later in the presentation, Rosa is going to go through costs of traditional schools as well as JJC versus private schools, so you could definitely take a look at how much you can save by starting here at JJC and taking your 2 to 3 years of classes here. Really could save you a lot of money as you're looking to get your bachelor's degree. There's a couple of different options you can look at when you're looking to transfer. We would recommend getting started with your Associate of Art or Associate of Science. These degrees are really designed for transfer students and will really help you maximize the credits that will transfer into the bachelor's degree, and then also have you be about halfway through your degree when you get into the university. So that's a really great option. Another option is to do your general education core curriculum certificate. There is an agreement amongst most Illinois schools that if you do this certificate, this will take care of most of your general education credits at the college or university that you transfer to. Or you can take advantage of one of our many transfer agreements that will really just have a very seamless, easy path for you to start at JJC and then transfer directly into a college or university that we have an agreement with. I wanted to take you through our website so I can show you where to find a lot of this really great information. So this is our standard web page, the jjc.edu/transfer. And this is a really great place for you to get started to take a look at what we have to offer. So on this page, we list all of our virtual transfer events. Obviously, when we get back to campus, we'll be excited to have these events on campus. But if you look here, these are all of the colleges and universities that will be supporting JJC students through virtual opportunities. In addition to that, we are also hosting college fairs. So we do have a college fair on October 21st for our liberal and fine arts pathway. And if you scroll down to the liberal and fine arts pathway, you'll see those are all of the colleges and universities that are going to be joining us at that fair. So that's an opportunity just for JJ students to be able to talk to these colleges and universities and find out more about them. In addition to doing that, we have information about schools that we love to share with you. Transfer talks, these are videos where we're talking to admissions representatives. A lot like what you would see here, like what we're doing tonight and providing information, but these are really kind of short, 5 to 10 minute videos where you can just learn a little bit about their programs and specifically as a JJC student. We have a number of resources on this. So if you look to where it says external resources, as you're looking for your college that you want to get your bachelor's degree from, this is a really great place for you to start. There's resources on how to choose a college, on scholarships, on different agreements for tuition and things like that. So this is a really great place for you to come in here and just start looking at our resources for transfer. So great place for you if you're looking at transfer to get started. The next page I want to take you to is our university partners page. And this is where we list all of our transfer agreements that I had spoke about. So on the top, you'll see we have transfer options by guided academic pathway. Hopefully by now you understand this is something that we are very passionate about and want to make sure that we get you on the correct path. So let's say that you're interested in social and behavioral sciences. If you click on that pathway, you will see these are all of the different agreements that we have set for any of the degrees that would fall under this pathway. So there's quite a few of them here. If you want to know what school you want to go to, but maybe don't know what you want to major in, or if you're looking at different schools and you scroll down, you will see that all of the schools that are in Illinois and then schools in some of our neighboring states have the agreements in here as well. And so if we go to Governor State University, you can see that this is a list of all of the agreements and guides that we have set up with Governor State University. And if you scroll down to the bottom of Governor State University, you'll see right the last four links that you have on the bottom. There's Governor State University Fast Facts, transfer admissions, transfer credit, transfer scholarships. So those are all links that will take you directly to those pages on Governor State. So as you're doing your research, this is a great place to go that you can click through and learn that information about the schools that you're interested in very quickly. And so all of the schools, we don't have agreements with every single school on this list, but all of the schools do have those links to take you directly to those different pages for the colleges and universities you're looking at. The last page I'd like to take you through is our University Center page. And so the University Center is an opportunity for JJC students to earn not only a degree from JJC, but also a bachelor's degree without ever having to leave JJC's campus. So you would do 2 to 3 years at JJC, and then your final 2 to 3 years at the partner institution would either be completed all online or on JJC's Romeoville campus. So as we scroll down through this, you will see there's a number of University Center partners and programs. So Southern Illinois University, we have a couple different agreements with them. And so basically this will give you some information about SIU, so you know a little bit more about the school, the way that you can complete the degree, and then the different degrees that would fall under the University Center. And then again, we have the different links in case you want to check out Southern Illinois University, and also contact information for the school if you are interested in getting involved in this program. So if you are interested in transferring, I think JJC is a really amazing place for you to start and can definitely help you on your way. Thank you. I'm now going to turn this over to, I believe, Rosa, who's going to take it from here.
Hello, everybody. My name is Ava, and I'm also a recruitment specialist here at JJC. So I'm going to go over the admission steps with you all. So if you are interested in applying to JJC, these are the steps you have to keep in mind. So these steps are really important for seniors because you will be getting started on this application process if you haven't so already. But it's also important for the freshmen, sophomores, juniors to keep in mind as well, because once it is your time, you'll be going through these steps as well. So the first step is for you to fill out the application that we have, and that is located on our website at www.jgc.edu. And it is free to fill out, so you'll go ahead and go to the website and fill out the application. And about 24 to 72 hours after applying, you'll be able to look up your My JJC username and create your MyJJC password. So your MyJJC is really your student portal, and you're going to be using this very frequently throughout your time here at JJC. So this will be used to make appointments, communications with different departments at the college, used for financial aid. All your deadlines will be located there as well. So it'll be very important for you to get familiar with your MyJJC. Your next step is, once you complete those, is you're going to do your new student presentation. So this is also located on your MyJJC student portal. So you'll need your MyJJC username and password to begin that process. So your new student presentation is going to be about a 45-minute presentation where it's going to give you a real overview of the college. It's got a kind of orientation feel to it so that you can know the different resources we offer here at the college and just general information to get you a little bit more acclimated. And what's good about this presentation is, even though it's 45 minutes long, you can stop it and come back to it at a later point so that you can do it once you have the time to get it done. And then after that, you want to make sure that you send over your high school transcripts. So you'll send over your transcripts twice. The first will be when you first fill out your application. You'll want to get those high school transcripts sent right away. And then the second time will be once you finish your schooling and you get that final transcript all set to go. You'll have your high schools transfer that over as well to us. So on the next slide, I'm going to get into more about placement testing. So here at JJC, we don't require ACT or SAT for admittance. What we do instead is we utilize those scores for placement testing. So as you can see on the slide, it goes into detail about the scores needed for SAT and ACT in order to be placed in the various classes. So the first part is going to give you details for SAT. So you can see the reading and writing score required to place into English 101, and then the different math scores that will be required to place you into the various math level classes. And then on the bottom is the ACT scores. So again, the first part is the English, and that's going to place you into English 101. And then the second is just, again, the various scores you can get and where you'll be placed into based on those scores for your math classes. Now, if you haven't taken the SAT or ACT, or your scores don't meet the requirement, that is completely okay. What you would do is actually just take a placement test here at JJC. And on the next slide, it's going to get more information about that. So here at JJC, we offer two placement tests. So the first one is called ALEX, and that's going to be the math placement test. And then the second covers reading and writing, and that is our AccuPlacer test. So again, both of these tests are just meant to see where you would place for English, if you place into English 101, or where you place that for math. And both of these can be taken right now, and you can choose between a virtual option, or you can do it in person as well by appointment. And we do offer some other placement measures as well for recent graduates, and you can find out more information about those on our website. So again, it's www.jjc.edu. And then you would just hit student resources, testing services, and then placement testing. And it'll give you some more information about those other placement measures that we have available right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to Rosa so she can finish off the admission steps with you all. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Rosa Salazar, Student Recruitment Coordinator for the Office of Admissions. Like Ava said, one of the major things is that you will need to do a new student information presentation. It gives you that orientation feel, but the reason it's really important is that's the way you schedule your group advising to see your advisors. Like Sue had mentioned, during our advising department is where you'll see your first year advisors. They're there to try to figure out what is the best class schedule for you. What they will look at is to see if you've taken any AP courses in high school, any dual credit courses in high school, and they will also look at your placement measures and then go from there. They'll figure out what is your major. If you're undecided, you will see career services. If you have a specific pathway that you're interested in, there's faculty advisors for that. But the way you do it is that under new student information presentation, you will go to group advising and you will sign up for your group advising session. To learn more about our steps, make sure you go to jjc.edu/admitted students. The next slide talks about our great cost and the value to attend Joliet Junior College. Because we're a community college, we are the fraction of a cost compared to any private or public university out there. Currently, for our fall semester, our tuition is about $148 a credit hour. If you look at the little chart, It gives you a little comparison on the cost if you attend a public university, it costs if you attend a private university, and what JJC will cost you. What I tell students is, if you think about it this way, you're finishing your freshman and your sophomore year, not owing or paying less, actually you're paying less than $10,000. It's $5,000 a year, $2,500 a semester. You're getting a 2-year worth of education for not even $10,000. And the money that you're saving yourself, your freshman and your sophomore year, could truly help you pay your junior and your senior year, which is really, really good. That the value of JJC is awesome to attend. And the next slide, it talks about our financial aid opportunities. If your student is a senior, they could apply for financial aid starting October 1st. To apply for financial aid, because it's a government-funded program, both the student and the parent will have to create an FSA ID number. And this ID number will be your ID number, and it'll be unique to you within the 4 years that you're filling out financial aid, 4 or 5 years, however long you want to take. But it's a federal funded program. And what it looks is, it looks to see if you and the income in the household, if you qualify or need assistance to fill out for financial aid. So the federal government gives you what's called the Pell Grant, and the state of Illinois gives you what's called the MAP Grant. These are extra grants to help you finance your education. What's important is, if your student did apply for financial aid and put us down, our school code is 001699 for Joliet Junior College. It's very important that you're looking at your JJC or your JJC email for any more information from our financial aid department. We will notify you if we need additional documents to complete your file. The next slide is what really helped me pay for my education. Joliet Junior College is gracious enough that we have really great donors, that we have more than 476 scholarships. We have close to $1 million worth of free money that we give our students. So if your student is a senior and they're planning on attending for the August semester, they could apply for our scholarships beginning February 1st to May 1st. If your student is a senior now, but they're graduating early, the application for our scholarships is available now till December. It's really important that you take a look at our scholarships, because we have so much free money that we're willing to give our students, whether it's for academics, financial need, extracurricular activities, or major specific. To find out more about our scholarships, make sure you go to jjc.edu/scholarships. On our next slide, we are going to give you an opportunity to ask us any questions that you may have. So Jake and Jennifer, is there anything that we need to respond to?
Right. Hi, everybody. I'm Jake, General Admissions Advisor. I'm joined by Jennifer. You want to say hi, Jennifer?
Oh. Hi, everybody. Jennifer Klober-Dans again, Director of Admissions Recruitment. Are there any questions on the Q&A, Jake?
So we don't actively have any questions at this time. So please, if you have any questions, go to the Q&A button located on your screen and enter them there.
Okay.
While we wait for those to come in, we're actually going to go to the next slide here. And we've got a couple of important dates for seniors. The very first one is going to be our application. So as you can see, the fall 2021 application is already live. So you can begin applying if you have not already done so for the fall semester anytime now. With that, you then see completing the new student presentation. You heard Ava mention this a little bit ago, and this is going to be open. It's an online presentation, and that'll be open and available from through January to April. That's really the window that we recommend that you complete this in, to make sure that you complete it in time, as well as the next steps to enroll in classes. We then have placement testing or submitting appropriate scores. Again, we recommend the January to April window. And Jennifer, how can a student submit their ACT or SAT scores if they qualify?
Yes, very good question, Jake. And this is a common one we get from a lot of students. The way that we recommend that you submit your scores is for the ACT, you can go on the ACT website, and there's you log into your username, password information, your account, and there's a way that you can go in and put JJC down as a choice. And what happens is the next step is ACT testing services will electronically send those scores to Joliet Junior College, and then we get them and we take that information, put on your file. The next one is SAT scores, and that is a similar process, but only you go to the College Board website and you will put in your identifying information to your account, and then you again can select Joliet Junior College, and those scores will come into the college the same way the ACT scores do. And then as long as you've applied to the college, those scores will connect to your admissions application. If you have not applied yet, when you do apply, then we do merge the scores with your application. So it's really important that you get these scores in, because we are able to see if you are able, or if you're exempt from taking any other testing at the college. So please, take time to do that.
Okay, and then once you've completed that, you then have a meeting with an actual advisor through the new student orientation. So this can be done, again, we typically recommend from February to July. And within that window, classes will open up along with class registration. So it's important we put these dates out ahead of time, so that way you see them and you can start to plan out your path to applying and registering for classes here. And then fall registration, even though it may seem far away, is April 23rd, 2021. From that date forward, you can begin registering for fall classes, assuming you've met all of the prior requirements. You've completed an application, you have completed or had placement testing waived, and you've gone through the new student orientation and presentation process. Well, looks like we have a question.
Yes, I see that.
So the question is, a student hasn't taken the SAT score yet. They're not able to until the 27th. I'm going to assume that's October 27th. Can I still apply? Jennifer?
Yes, that's a good question, because sometimes students will reverse the process where they haven't applied yet, but they're getting ready to take the SAT. Yes, our fall application for 2021 is already live on our website if you go to the Apply Now link. And what happens is, as soon as you take your SAT testing scores, make sure at the time that you take it that you list JJC as a choice to get your scores, and then when those scores come to us, we'll merge it with your application.
Okay, great question.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. For anyone who doesn't know, the fall semester does begin August 23rd. Again, that may seem far out, but there's still a lot that you need to do in that time. So completing things early is going to be important.
I'm just going to throw out a reminder, since we have a little bit of time. Rosa mentioned about going to our admitted student page that's on our admissions website, and that's really key and critical information, because it also at different points within that page has live videos where you can see what the steps you need to take to complete those processes. So please take the time to look at that. And if you have applied, look at that. But even if you haven't applied, that website is still available to you, so you can learn what you need to do to complete all your processes to attend JJC next fall.
Okay, it doesn't look like we have any other questions at this time. So as we are getting close to the ending here, we'll go ahead and go to the next slide. And I'll throw it over to Jennifer.
All right, well, I just have a few closing remarks. First of all, I want to thank our live presenters, Sue, Jeanette, Ava, Rosa, and Jake being our Q&A leader. And it's been very valuable information. And what I wanted to share with our group, our participants today, on behalf of Joliet Junior College and today's presenters, we thank you for joining us in our Explore JJC session this evening. We hope you gained valuable information in order to select Joliet Junior College as your first choice in obtaining your educational degree. Remember, JJC is your college, your journey. If you have additional questions, please contact us at the email address and phone number listed on the slide in the presentation right before you. We thank you again for your time and good luck in your college exploration process.
And if you would like to see more about JJC, please feel free to visit our Schedule a Visit page on our website. It hosts a number of different upcoming virtual experiences for you to enjoy. All right.
Great. Everyone, thank you so much for joining us. Jennifer and your team, thank you all so much for joining us this evening and for our session. For our attendees, again, know that the session was being recorded. So if you weren't able to jot down the phone number or the email, whatever it may be, you can come back and view the presentation in about a week. It will be on the IACAC website. So exactly where you registered for the session, the recording will be there as well. Jennifer and your team, again, thank you all so much for all of this great information, and have a great rest of your afternoon.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good job, everybody.
Thank you.